So recently, James Gunn's version of the Suicide Squad came out and it hasn't done actually it's done terrible. But that does not mean it's a bad movie. Just because a movie doesn't make money doesn't mean it's not a good movie. Personally, I really like James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie, but we're not here to talk about that. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on the Suicide Squad cut of James Gunn. We're going to talk about the David Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad movie, because he did say some things a while back, but I haven't been over them because I was away when that happened. So yo, what is good YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us on Twitter, Warstu G. Why is it Warstu G? Because someone has stole my freaking handle and I can't get it back because Twitter is like the worst website ever. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss any of the videos. So as we know, during the premiere of the Suicide Squad movie, literally every cast member was asked, do you want to see the Ayer cut? And they all were like, yeah, sure, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. And David Ayer has also said the movie exists, people have seen it, it's literally ready. This is like very similar to the release the Snyder cut, restore the Snyderverse hashtag. Okay, the Snyderverse hasn't technically been restored, but we did get the Zack Snyder Justice League movie 4 years later, didn't we? So I keep getting asked on Instagram, yo Warstu, what is the percentage chance? How much do you think we're going to get it? Do you think there's a chance we're going to get it? Yeah, definitely. There is definitely a chance of us getting it. For sure. It's there, it's done, it's ready. So David Ayer said on Twitter back in July, my turn, when someone said many times whilst watching the new movie, okay, the movie wasn't actually out then, so I doubt this. Okay, this person was verified. Actually, let's have a look who this person is. Tim, senior US critic for Screen Daily. Okay, maybe he had credentials to see it. I thought, yeah, David Ayer should just abandon the idea of the director's cut. And what is interesting is James Gunn actually responded to this post when David Ayer said something. He was like, all love, my admiration, my friend. So he said this, my turn. I don't know what quit is. I'm not who you think I am. Nothing in my life was handed to me. It's been a struggle from the jump. My pops committing suicide Christmas morning when I was 4 in Miami. And that was just the beginning. Foster care, abuse, chaos. I went to more schools than I can count. What stability? I was in South LA doing a hood rat shit as a kid. Got arrested in LA County. Probation. Forever. Okay, we're going to have to skip a little bit of this because it is pretty darn long. But the main justification of it, we'll get to the part where he talks about the Suicide Squad movie. I put my life into Suicide Squad. I made something amazing. My cut is emotional. Journey with some bad people who are shit. A theme that resonates in my soul. The studio cut is not my film. Read that again. The studio cut is not my film. Read that again. The studio cut is not my film. And when people say to me, yeah, the first Suicide Squad movie wasn't very good, I was like, okay, but you said the same thing about the Zack Snyder Justice League movie. When you seen it, you said that cut was better than the original. That's because Joss Whedon's cut isn't Zack's cut and Warner Bros. Studios cut is not David's cut. And my cut is not the 10-week director's cut. It's a fully mature edit by Lee Smith, standing on the incredible work by John. It's all Stephen Price's brilliant score. Why not a single radio song in the whole thing? So what he's basically saying here is he put his damn heart and soul into his variation of the movie, and it would have made a lot more sense and would have rolled into Zack Snyder's Justice League movie properly. This is what I don't get. The movie is there. We know it's there. Literally, he's telling us people have seen it. It literally makes no sense. And if you look at the cinema score for the newest Suicide Squad movie compared to the original one, it literally has the same score. But then if you go to what the Justice League Sweden cut got, and then you look at Zack Snyder's score, not that scores actually mean anything. The score is much higher. So I really hope we do get to see it. So when people ask me on Instagram, yo, Warstu, are we going to get it? It's there. It's literally there to release. But are we going to get it? I don't know. Because Warner Bros. Is a very strange company when it comes to releasing things. We'll get this random standalone Joker movie, which was very good, with Joaquin Phoenix. We'll get this random Batman movie that's got absolutely nothing to do with any other part of the universe, but a movie that's already there. Pretty much the director's put his heart and soul into it, to the point where the actors in the most recent movie are still talking about it and are still saying, yeah, I want to see it. Margot Robbie, she in a roundabout way said the same thing, said that she wanted to see see it because she said she wants to always see every variation of the work she does. Joel Kinnaman, who plays Rick Flag, has stated and starred in both Suicide movies, says Warner Bros. Should release the Ayer cut. Why not? You always want to see the director's vision, and that is the director's vision. So when people come and say, yeah, Warstu, you clickbait. Well, as far as I know, there was a plan to actually release this movie, but then for some reason, Toby Emmerich put everything on hold due to the Discovery merger. So what I can say, and this is just me hypothesizing, is I presume this movie will be released once Discovery takes over and once David Salaski is in charge, because it's literally there. Probably needs a bit more work on it. It's not clear if it's 100% done, but we know it's there. And also, this information came out quite recently. From what I've seen from the trailers, it seems like a lot of footage from Joker and Harley Quinn was cut from the theatrical release. So they should release a Mad Love cut or Joker cut and make the fans, like, literally they could do exactly what they did for the Snyder cut, and this movie would do very well, because believe it or not, Jared Leto and Margot Robbie have such a huge following that people would watch this or buy it as a one-off on HBO Max or UK Sky or something. This movie would, I'm not saying it's going to bang, but it would make a hell of a lot of money in terms of streaming. It really would. It will give HBO Max something. It just literally makes no sense. It doesn't. The first film may be a mess because it wasn't Ayer's version, and it set up great character development from all these characters that we've seen in the second movie, but we didn't really see the first version of them. It's a complete mess, and I didn't really want to make this video, but I kind of did in a way. A little bit of me did, because David Ayer's put his heart and soul into it, and for some reason they won't release it, even though it's there. But hold on, guys, hold on, Warstuverse. They said the same thing about Zack Snyder's cut. No, we're not going to release it. And then Jason Keeler and the dudes at AT&T were like, no, hang on, honey, we are releasing it. So you've just got to have faith. You really do have to have faith. There is a clip where Margot Robbie's talking to John Cena, and she looks annoyed, probably because everyone keeps asking about the Ayer cut over this cut. And I think the Ayer cut would probably be more successful than the Suicide Squad cut, which is kind of weird though, because although I enjoyed the movie, you got like Starro, and we had Intransis, which wasn't really the original villain for David Ayer's version. So it just makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense why we got so much Joker footage, Harley Quinn footage that is sat on a reel and wasn't used, and literally every actor's like, yeah, sure, just release it. And people got tired of people asking for the Snyderverse to be released and Zack Snyder's movie to be released, and it did. It got released eventually. And what is also interesting is Charles Roven reveals when Warner Bros. Conducted screen testing for both David Ayer's preferred version as well as the studio preferred cut, it was a rare case in which there was no clear winner amongst audience test scoring, with both cuts testing exactly the same. And this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, which is a trade, so you can trust the information in this. But I really don't believe that. You've got a more concurrent and more continuity based plot versus the mess they released, and you want us to believe that the audience didn't really see a difference. Maybe because obviously these test screen audience, they're not insiders, they're just random people. You sign up test screening, it's pretty simple, and you get picked. You don't know what you're gonna watch. But I just can't believe that quote. I can't believe that the audience was like, yeah man, yeah, there was no difference, because that literally makes no sense. So Warner Bros. Allows James Gunn to have direction driven film, as in the directors was in charge of the film. I literally did the same thing, but the studio meddled to the point where it was a complete absolute mess. I just don't get it. So on the 13th of August, there is a release the Ayer Suicide Squad cut day, so to speak, where people are going to do a hashtag trend. This video should really post them, but I am going to post it when I've obviously finished doing it. But yeah, guys, hopefully we get the Ayer cut, because I want to see more of Jared Leto Joker, and I want to see more of Harley Quinzel. But the interesting thing was we tested both versions. So to be honest, I can't sit here and remember how we got to that edited version, who was editing that version, but it wasn't Lee. It's so much nonsense, guys. So yeah, the Ayer cut could be coming, but the director really wants it, so hopefully one day we get it. So release that freaking Ayer cut. And like always, guys, I'll catch you in another video. But like always, check us out on Instagram at Warstu if you want to see the face behind the voice, or check us out on Twitter at WarstuG, aka Warstu. And I will catch you in another video. Sorry, this video isn't really about anything particular. It's kind of about releasing the Ayer cut, but it isn't really in that much depth about anything else. So like always, guys, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.